did everything, because even the relevance that they even gained itself, it was even more than the we that are even here. Because these are the people that so many people were even looking. That's why Biafrans, you don't need to look up to any of us here. You need to believe in yourself, listen to the word, hearken to the word, follow the word. Don't listen to me. Don't say because it is me. Don't say it is because it is our information minister. Don't say because the reason why we have our information minister, it is because he is doing he's giving us the information diligently, transparent information. There's no time that our information minister has come up to give us information that is in doubt. It has never been in history, in the history of this Biafran government in exile. So, and we are following him, we listen to him because of the transparency, the truth. And this is the reason why we have our government. And this is the reason why we have Brgie. And this is the reason why we have our charter. And this is the reason why we the Biafran people are being guided. So as long as you find yourself in this class, then you should know what to do. None of us should be deceived. You don't have to listen to. You don't have to come here because you want to listen to Antikiruka. You don't have to come here because you want to hear. You want to hear the voice of Rage and Fury. No, nobody does it better. But the fact is that the wisdom has already been imparted in us. This is a freedom fight. You don't choose words, but you have to be. You have to be open. You have to be truthful. You have to be consistent. Your mind needs to be open to understand so that you will not be deceived. So these people, the likes of all of them, people like, if I start mentioning their name now, many of us here will be angry. People like Otuwamwaya, people like Jidewak, people like Christopher, people like Helen Peters, people like Clara Dims. People like you see these people, you see all of them. And is any of you hearing their voice again? This is my pain. And the people that they have deceived have refused to understand and return back. And all these people that sabotage, and blaspheme against Biafran government in exile, including these people of the second crew, all of them. Now watch each and every one of them. Both the ones that follow the mad woman have they not been disorganized? They have been having backlash against themselves because these people are just, bunch of criminals. You understand? And these things is not just happening because it was made, it want to happen. It is happening because Chukwuka there's no time. That is to show you that Biafra is here. There is no time. If it was like before, Chukwuka will give them time before he will expose them. But within themselves, they are already exposing themselves. They are already decamping for that. That is to show those genuine ones that look, we have to withdraw immediately. With that you don't need to ask questions. But some people, I don't know whether it is pride or shy or shame that has. But please come back. We come back. Those of you that will return this opportunity to get, even if it is an animal, come back. You see all those people, you don't see them anywhere. Where is Otumwanya, that criminal? Where is where is that useless ape face that look like who come from Sudanese? He look that one. He will want to. If you see him talking in the back of the, thank God that some of us have seen how the idiot, very short dwarf, how he looks like, and he gave himself a name that really looks like him. So these are the things that we are talking about. The one that did the work out, this one, and this my time he's talking, you say, let me park, let me park, let me park. Now you have finally parked well. Now you are not even supporting the mad woman. We don't hear your voice again, nothing. You are all ashamed, but you cannot. I hope you all are supporting this Biafra government in exile. So these are the people that deceive so many Biafrans. Carry them away and tell them that it is Madam Baba. And after taking Biafrans to Madam Baba, now then themselves, all of them, they have decamped from Madam Baba. Instead of them to come out openly, shamelessly, and tell the same people who they deceived openly that, look, you have to come back to this place, that this place that there's no road, they all hide their head and allow the destruction that they have caused to continue.
Prince,
that is that not painful? Is that not shameful? And they think that maybe hiding themselves or not talking again will make us forget the evil that they have done. But I'm here to remind each and every one of them today, just to enlighten those who they have deceived. And you know, I just want to remind them that if you look around, you find out that those people who you followed there to go to different camps that you have found yourself now, that you don't even know the kind of condition, they are no more there. They are one Nigerians. They are living their life wherever they are. They are okay. But you now you are in pains. You are worried. But the door is still open. You still have the opportunity to return. And if you are the type that always like to, you know, you always like to contribute, maybe, you know, you come back and confess on time, not when it is too late. You confess, so that because that your confession will even make other people to come back, and we will forgive you, we will love you. You understand? So, but if you keep quiet, you are not supporting, and you stay aside, and when you look around, those people who deceived you, they are not there anymore again. You don't see them anywhere again. What will you tell yourself? What will you gain? So please, Biafrans, I just want each and every one of us to know that the only thing we need now, because we already have a government, and the government, two governments cannot rule one country. So our country is Biafra. So, and our government is still in exile. So we are doing everything possible to gain our recognition, as we all can see. And we have gone so far for us to be sabotaged for this kind of government. Our government has gone past the stage of sabotage. So that is just the truth. The reason why we are shouting and we are crying, we are, you know, calling for help, is we need money. We are not calling for help that maybe we don't have army. When we tell you that we have army, we have army. You understand? Army that we have is not scout boys. It's not a vigilante. It's not a wago. You understand? These are volunteer army that have, you know, volunteer to protect our land, our brothers and sisters. So we need to equip them. We need to support them. And by the grace of Chukwu Kikabiyama, with the help of our lobbyists, everything is our agenda. Our agenda need to speak. They say action speaks louder than words. Then very soon, maybe our diplomatic time, then when they answer us now, you will see American support, you know. So when the terrorist government will even hear that the American government or the American army are preparing to come to Biafra land, then they will now measure the woto that the Biafran Liberation Army is already dealing with them already, you know, in this guerrilla or asymmetric warfare that is going on currently. Then they will now add it now to the strength that this one that the America has now recognized Biafran Liberation Army, and they are coming to. So the job will be very easy. So the best thing is for them is that they will just back up. Otherwise, with that kind of morale and with that kind of this thing, me myself, I will not advise them to withdraw. Then I would be praying very, very well for them to continue to stay, because these people need to be taught a very good lesson. Because, you know, they think that even with all the whole arsenal in the whole world, they think that they can conquer Biafra land. That is what they believe. They think that if they go and gather the whole armor tank in the zoo and bring it to Ole Okigwe, they think that they will succeed. That is what they think. But Biafrans, I hope we are all awake. This time around is not time for us to sleep. We have to wake up and do the needful. The zoo terrorist Nigerian state can never succeed in our land. They can never ever succeed. We have to come together and do the needful. Yeah, I don't have anything more to say, but this is the only where we are really getting it wrong. We really need to support. Our money is needed to support this government. Thank you very much. I don't know. I think somebody was raising his hand before. Let me just see the mic here so that someone else can also contribute as well. So Biafra can never be sabotaged again. Saboteurs, stay clear.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, so okay, let me not talk again. Let me okay, Brian, welcome. Yeah, but it's Vincent. Vincent, are you there? All right.
I'm here.
Thanks for waiting.
I'm here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone.
Yeah.
Our Honorable Information Minister, Sonny Akparawa, I greet you. Thank you for the good work. The Honorable Mr. Snow, GOS, the original. Thank you also for the good work you are doing for us. I appreciate everyone. Madam Key, Mr. David Nana, I greet you all. 1 million Simon Ekpa, Amani, I greet all of you. Thank you for the good work you are doing. It's not an easy work. The topic said, Simon Ekpa, Brgie, Prime Minister, taking Biafra to a global stage. Another victory, yes. Victory will continue to be ours because Biafra is a spirit and it's a God-choosing country. That victory will continue to be, whether the devil like it or not. Just as Biafra have many enemies, and some Biafrans are also enemy of themselves, which is too bad. But Finland people, you people should know now that and ask questions what is happening, because your so-called president having a handshake with a terrorist that everybody know. Vice President of Nigeria is a terrorist, Shetima, and your president having a handshake with him. That means he is now working with a terrorist. As for our prime minister said before that he will make sure he drag them to international court, and that is what has happened now. Victory will surely be ours because we have been winning. That is why Nnamdi Kanu is also defeating them, even in this so-called Nigeria. And the world are still keeping quiet, keeping silent, just because of Britain, what they are gaining in the country. But Britain should be ashamed of themselves. Starting from Queen Elizabeth, they have been milking this very country called Nigeria up till now. Does it mean they are not yet achieved their aim in this very country? All the mineral resources that they realized far back and been milking that mineral resources, that does it mean that they have not gotten what they want ever since then till now? And if they have not gotten that they want, that means they will never get it again in life, because the God that created Biafra and give us that land know the reason why he give us that land. And this British that has been milking that very resources for long, and still they have never gotten what they want since then up till now. Because if they have gotten what they want up till now, I don't see the reason why they will leave their own citizen in the hand of Nigeria courts. Without they are not even saying anything about it. They are just like let him be there. So far they are still milking the resources. But it cannot, no condition is permanent. It can continue. Mr. Snow, if you are listening to me, you are part of the minister of the government. Biafra is a spirit. And for now, nothing can stop Biafra again. Biafra, because Biafra has been redeclared. And this redeclaration, nobody can cancel it again. It has stand. Because it recorded 50 million and above Biafran that supported it, that said, yes, we want to go. We want to be on our own. We want to be our own country. Nobody can stop it, because even the so-called Nigeria self that we are hearing, no time from that 1967 up to date, no time that I have ever had that this is the self-reflection they did on the agreement of being one Nigeria. No, that kind of thing, I have never heard of it before, and I don't know if anybody have heard of anything of that nature. But they conquer everything because of the resources that Britain have been milking. They recognize it. As they recognize it, other country that also partaking on the resources join to recognize. After recognition, they don't care again. People are dying every day by day. From 1967 to 1970 up to date, there is no day that we end, that from morning till night we reach that people will not die unnecessarily, that deaths. No good hospital, no good road, no NEPA, nothing, no water. But those people that is milking that resources, their place is well organized. Everything is functioning very well. Look at a country that even the judiciary itself have failed. That the only people that is facing the law is the poor masses. The big man, once they are above the law. Big men in Nigeria, they don't, the law is not holding them responsible, except the poor masses that know nobody. But if you know anybody in Abuja, once call come, you are free. And people of one Nigeria, they are there, still believing in one Nigeria. Why you cannot even talk? Will be dying and you'll be smiling, suffering and smiling. That is what is happening in this very country called Nigeria. And the world is watching all those things, keeping quiet. We that is fight, that say that we want to be on our own, we are not the people that they feel they can do anyhow. They cannot. Nobody will stop us, because we are good to go. With our agenda, we will continue to defeat them. Nobody can stop us. Finland people, you might think, Simon, our prime minister, that your so-called country jail for 6 years in jail. You are not doing also, but you are doing yourself, because you have already invited terrorists in your own country. That very day that your president sit with that Shetima and have handshake with him was the very day you people use your hand to invite terrorists in your own country. And that terrorist that you have invited, you all will reap on it. Look at Saudi Arabia. Deported Shegumi because he's a terrorist. They don't want to see anything terrorist. So many countries are chasing terrorists away. So many countries, but your own country have the guts to sit and have a deal with a terrorist. And you think that you are doing Biafrans. No, you are not doing us. You are harming yourself. So what I want to say to Mr. Snow is that this Biafra, nothing can stop this our declaration anymore. So it is time for the government to look into the matter of letting the Sabo to know what they will face when Biafra finally taking over.
Yeah, my brother Vin, you're being distracted. Yeah. Maybe you should attend to your little girl while I will move over to Brian. When you're ready, you can come back. All right. Brian?
Are you not hearing me?
Oh, okay. I'm going to round up.
Okay. Okay, it's like it's like you people are not hearing me before.
We were not hearing.
Oh, sorry. It's network. So what I'm saying to Mr. Snow is that nothing will make nobody can stop this Biafra again, because this declaration, nobody can stop it again. So all those Sabo have to know their penalty from now, so that you that want to join the Sabo, you will know what you will face in future. I think the minister of this government, this Biafra Republic government in exile, should go and sit and put it in writing, even if it will come into the charter, into the constitution in future, but let it be written somewhere, so that when that time come, they will add it in the constitution. Like all these these people that is sabotaging sabotaging our leaders and this very Biafra cause. If it is 50 years imprisonment that they will face when Biafra finally taking over the Biafran land, let them start to know their penalty, so that whoever that want to continue doing sabotage, we know this is what I'm going to face in the future. So that is just a little I just want to add. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Vincent. Yes, so Vin, you've spoken so well. Yeah. And I also like your dedication to this our Biafra struggle. Okay. Brian, Dr. David, you came up again. All right. Senior citizen Charles, no. Brian, are you close to your phone now?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
I greet everybody present.
Thank
The
you.
only available Minister of Information.
Brian, raise your voice.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Okay.
Okay.
Better.
Okay. The only viable and upright Minister of Information. I hail you, Sister Eunice. It's been a while. I hail the citizens of Biafra, everyone here, those listening, and those that have spoken. I heard you all have said, we all have contributed very well, very much. So, let's delve to the topic. Simon Ekpa, Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in exile, taking to a global stage. That is what we call naked truth, nothing but the truth. You see, the miscarriage of justice against our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa in Finland has catapulted him to a place we never thought it will be. It has opened, you know, people will say how this happened in the soil, in European soil. The people that believe or they claim to be fully into democracy. These people happen to be the ones that aborted the law. So that's why the miscarriage of that justice has written his name opened doors for Biafrans. It drew attention of international communities. It has entered home, parliament, Congress, offices, political juggernauts. It has entered into their ears. Those that refuse to listen or to hear anything concerning Biafra are now being forced to listen. They are now being taken to the plight of Biafrans. You know, soon the mainstream media or whichever media will find this as a point of duty or interest to broadcast or delve into the history of us Biafrans. They will tell our stories one day, and that day has come. And that day started this September 2nd, when this miscarriage of justice was carried against us all. Because it wasn't Prime Minister that the miscarriage of justice was carried against. It was us all, Biafrans. I understand. One for all for one. That is what it is. He is just a messenger. He is just a representative. And we are the embodiment of what he believed in, of what he carried in, of what he's representing. So that miscarriage of justice in the lower court of the finish will soon create a very big anarchy or up down in Finland, because we are going to contest that judgment, and it's not going to be in the lower court anymore. It's going to be in a higher court, where everything will be made known to the public, to the population, to the citizens of the finish. They will start asking questions. And that marks the genesis of the fall of that country, as it's written in Genesis 12:13. I will bless those that bless Biafra, and I will curse those that curse Biafra. Finland will experience this curse, because Biafra is not just a country. Biafra is the kingdom of God on earth. It's a country that God has so much interest on. It's a country he is so much concerned about. The world have tried so much. Our identity may look as if it was lost, but we have regained it. And we are marching bitterly, unstoppable, to the reclamation of that. So we thank God today for using our enemy to propel us to a place, or to even shoot us higher, make our journey so fast that we ever expected. It's quite unfortunate and bitter that freedom is being restricted, but everything happened for the good. You know, sometimes man proposes, God disposes. As people that blood runs in their flesh, we will feel bitter, but spiritually, it is predestined for it to help us achieve our purpose, or for it to help us to open more doors. These actions they just chose, or they just carried out, has opened more doors, which many of us have not seen, or of which we have heard from the acting Prime Minister in his last sermon speech here in Twitter. That Twitter carried heavy weight. That speech carried heavy weight. It is unlike him. The spirit he spoke with, the mandate. As in, if you have been watching his speech, you find out that particular speech redefined something that never existed in him. That particular speech ignite fire that has been extinguished. That particular speech brought out the Biafra in him that is very dangerous. That particular speech, he spoke it very loud, very commanding. And the loudness of that speech causes what we call tsunami, a volcanic eruption in the life of the British, the life of the zoo, the life of all the enemies of Biafra. When he was making those speeches, I was in ecstasy because I know something has possessed this man like never before. Something unseen has possessed him, and that is the spirit of winning. The spirit of winning and nothing to hold him back. And when such spirit possesses you, nothing threatens you, not even death threatens you, except your destination. Your fear is only your achievement. Your fear is only your success that you hold there. So Biafrans, the authenticity of the spirit in him causes tremors and brings something fearful, very fierce to the heart of people. That was why immediately after that speech, several news media started writing articles, several, which never happened. Understand? They will be wondering, where did this spirit come from? In his speech that very particular day, I saw combination of Nnamdi Kanu and Prime Minister Ekpa. Two in one. This never happened to OGOJA, our APM. He never spoke that way. He was too commanding to that spirit, to his words. He was too aggrieved. He was too, ready to devour. And that is something that has caused problem in the enemy camp, because they thought after September 2nd, we'll be demoralized. After September 2nd, we'll be speaking like toddlers. After September 2nd, we'll be romancing words. After all those things, but what they saw is something they never expected. And that causes as an abort every of their plans, send them to ground zero. So Biafrans, these are something, the captivity, this is something, the miscarriage of justice of our Prime Minister brought. They never saw this coming. And we pray all that this and many more of it will keep coming. May he be possessed like never before. May that spirit that we saw triple. And that is how it's going to remain. And today, across the globe, all the enemies of Biafra have fallen. And it will soon start from Lagos to Abuja. It will soon start. Also, they will know the direction to go, because we are at the end time of our restoration. And when the end time of restoration comes, there are vivid examples, vivid signs of faith. But it's only people that understand. We capture it. I know that they capture the signs that everything is closed. So cry no more, Biafrans, and wait no more. The signs are very vivid, clear signs. This is not, oh, he's gone, he's been attacked 6 years. Oh, let's wait after 6 years again. Or this. No, it's not like that. Everything is very crystal clear. If you have the eyes, and if you can analyze things, you know that everything has been done. Only the fight, and the fight won't be much, it won't be long again, because the ship has been steadied. That is why everything is happening simultaneously at the same time. The last egg among us has been filtered and dished out. The most poisonous part of it the sabos have been filtered and dished out, and the remaining parts here are those that are willing to lay their soul. And because in a situation in liberation, if you're not willing to give it all, you're not qualified to be there. So we, those that have been called to give it all, will be willing to give it all for the restoration of this God's kingdom on earth called Biafra. So as you have been called or chosen to this, make sure you stay steadfast to it. Don't fall apart, because the floodgate will soon be let open and it will consume many people. Thank you all, and God bless us all. David, you can pick up the mic. Your hand is up. Giri is down already. David, can anybody hear me, please?
Yeah. Thank you. The person that finished speak. We will be bringing the space down in some minutes' time. Who has not spoken that is on the mic? Who has not spoken that is on the mic? Mary, you just came up, right?
Yes,
Yeah, go ahead.
I've been listening.
Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much, Information Minister. Good evening, Abongete. Good evening, Sister Eunice. Good evening, David. Good evening, Brian. Good evening, 1 million Biafra, Simon Ekpa. Good evening, Vincent. Good evening, Simon Ekpa. I believe it's Obi Chicago. Good evening, Emeka. Oh, my lovely Nkiki. Good evening. Good evening, my darling. Good evening, Mr. Snow, our minister. Thank you very, 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 very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Snow. Thank you. Oh, my God. Thank you for yesterday. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Victor. Good evening, Freedom. I think Freedom for all. Reggie and Fury, yeah, Holland. And oh, my lovely mother, Sister Stella. And we are so many here, oh my goodness. Supreme. Oh my God. Yes, my people. Good evening, lover of freedom. We are many, but I love everyone here. And you people know now, I don't know how to call name. Make I no go mistake with my lovely brothers and sisters. I'm so sorry because I love you people all. My God love you guys more. Yes. Thank you very much, Biafra, for yesterday. I'm so happy. Yes, we are happy. We are there. Yes, Biafra, we go to the topic. Simon Ekpa, Brgie, APM. Take Biafra to a global, yeah? You look, yes. Taking Biafra to a global state. Another victory. Talk, right? Okay. Yes, we are always victory. Biafra, we are, as our leader said, we are the sunlight, the sunshine. When the world will see the sun, believe me, they will be running 440 and it's very, very close. Anitiade Kondo is not just Biafra for the victory. Him himself is a finisher. Yes, because himself said it. He said it that he's here to finish it and to hand over the freedom, the victory to the new unborn coming. When Nigerian so government and the leader of the idiot, the sucking blood, some of them. If there is any good one, if there is any conscious leader in this world apart from my leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Itiare Kondo, my own Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, and our present Nkenkerebasi, mean our APM, the president of our Prime Minister. If not be those ones, because nobody, you will not tell me never know about the genocide of Biafra. Me, Mary. And you will tell me people like 80 years, 90 years, 75, you would not know the genocide of Biafra. Is that what you want to tell me? But you know the young born of genocide of you people, the calamity of the new world slavery, where the leader of the world planning for innocent of Africa. And when they said no, enough is enough. And they come out to dance their crooked dance where they can never dance finish. Yes, that is what they are trying to do. And we tell them we know how to dance more than them. Biafrans, Africa. So they will never take us backward anymore. We are the victory, and we are Biafra, the God Almighty, who passed through Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. Let us know that what we have, no any nation, no anybody have it. So you yourself, it rests on you, because they will never anymore. We are the victory because Simon Ekpa declare your own life, your own nation, you have a right to live. Our leader did it too. But him himself said he's here to destroy Bushman and Voodoo. Like I said, I will never forget that word. Because that was the problem. Where people scared, even their governor, your own speaking language of Biafra, worshipping the Bushman and Voodoo death ground. Go to their deaths in Casina. There, go they worship dead ground. After that, they smell their fucking where they stay. They wash their even their backside finish. Some people go there and smell it and worship it in the name of power. That kind of, is that a power? A useless evil power. That is why Biafra is always victory. Because we never be a bloodsuckers. We never be a darkness. We hate evil. Yes. We are organic. That is why our leader said we are a sunlight. And our Itiare Kondo, the Prime Minister, said, I will finish you. You would never have anybody who follow Nigeria. Sorry for you. I'm telling you the truth. Me, Mary, I will not beg all of any of you people. Because after all, you can never stop Biafra. Yes, you can never be you who you are. Or you continue to die, or you make it easy for all of us, even the European, even the whole world. Hear me very, very good, because you can't stop it. If you want to have a peace, you must say this nonsense organization or contract or company, you should stop. Very, very simple. You can continue kill from since 1914 till 1967. Nigeria is even older than the agreement you people have. And you still continue the payment you pay for the innocent, you even laugh us too. Give us mockery for all the nation we are. That we are, Biafra, where they said about Biafra. Biafra, is that hungry children, the big tummy? And you know about it. And you still continue killing them. Are you mad? And now, I'm sorry. You know, Sorry to the what, my people. But it's sometimes these people, they are very, very crazy. You need to wake up and know that they are using you. They are using your brain to thinking that they can always weak your soul, make you look stupid by them bringing some kind of, word brainwash, new word brainwash, and to check your strength, how you're capable to. I'm still saying this auto from the beginning, to see how you're capable to lead the nation. So the only less Nigerians who government dancing what and the Arab now, this domestic people now, where they eat people, they don't even know anything. Whatever they told them, they will tell educated fools. Educated fool will come out and dancing like a frog. And you know what you're doing, my people. We move. The victory always be for Biafrans. Biafran children, the new word, Biafra. Believe me, now, you know what I'm expecting. This is what I'm coming out to say. Nigerians who government and Britain, the whole world, believe me, we know what you're running for. Nigerian and Arab nation. The genocide of innocent children. You will answer it, my people. You must remember them. That is very important now. They must go there, that place they are running for. They must go there and answer the question, because Biafra nation, there is genocide there. They must remember, because what you're fighting for, you need your nation. Don't you know that is a big of work? And now we need that question. We need to ask them, because it's there in the law. So they have to come and tell how those things happen, how Nigeria come to, destroy till now, before we were ourselves trying to defend ourselves. And they said, you are this and you are that. Why they are the people, they are terrorists, they are criminal, and they turn back. They, they squeeze that word upside down, and you fall for it. Explain to the whole world how you're a terrorist by you defending yourself, by someone coming from Photo Jalon to come to your land. The educated, lawmaker, I will sit in the public of television or in the media, tell the whole world that you don't have rights to you to secure your life. Why someone is coming from nowhere, even a criminal self? Oh my goodness. They have to answer you, my people, because these people, they need them to talk sense out of their senses. How a lawyer would tell you that Nigerian sue government, Nigerian republic sue government, banana republic, have a right. The soldiers, the people who protect innocent soul, their land, you protect Nigerian children. Then you open, fire. You open gun, you open AK-47 with armor tanker. Kill all of them because they protest, said, your soldiers is killing us. Who is those people? SAS. You come to the public, you open fire like this, kill with your flag, they hold. Do those people hold weapon? What are you telling that in the whole world? And you said me, Mary, me amani songo yine bibiomi. Nke menika nke men protected on me. I should not secure my life. You are a madman. Believe me. Anybody, I don't remove name from A to Z, from the leader, from the whole to Z, both for Africa, both for America, both for India, both for Asia. You people are moron. If you said I cannot protect my life and you protect your life, you are making a big mistake. Because if you don't come out and do something, believe me, Nigerian will continue to pay the price of Biafran children. So you better wake up from your slumber. We are victory and we always be. And this Simon Ekpa and our leader, you hold what you cannot. As you continue to delay, you will reach your doorstep very, very, very soon. Thank you very much, my people. Fund your nation. Make sure your lobby, you fund it. Make sure you fund your liberation. Make sure you fund your restoration, Biafra, because nobody will do it to you. You must do it and show them, because this thing now is very, very important. You can't buy life. Oh. Life is one. If anybody deceive you, you can't buy it. Even you has money as you want for this world, when that time comes, you can knock it in the door and open it and collect it just like that. You hear me? So you have to fight it and enjoy your paradise in this earth before you go to long sleep and meet heaven and give the spirit when you know that, yes, I should not talk. Thank you, my people. Please, my people, fund your life. Thank you very much, our information minister, to you to giving me this opportunity. Thank you very, very much, Sister Eunice, everyone. Thank you. I mute my mic.
I want to ask Biafran people another question. Yeah, Mary, thank you so much for your submission. Here comes another question to Biafran people. Here comes another question.
Those who are asking, did you say Biafra will come in 2023? Biafra has been restored already. What is remaining is a complete declaration that will be defended. And before that happens, there are many things that we need to put in place. I want you to recount the achievement of the Biafra Republic government in exile under the leadership of Simon Ekpa, what we have achieved in 2023, and ask yourself that question again, and you will look very stupid. We have been able to form government in exile in 2023. In 2023, we have formed the de facto government. In 2023, we have launched Biafra Liberation Army. In 2023, we launched Biafra Navy, we launched Biafra Air Force, we launched the forces of Biafra. In 2023, we adopted Helsinki Declaration, which is the constitution of Biafra. In 2023, we had a convention in Finland where Biafra people gathered from all over the world as delegates to vote on the Biafra Charter, which is a living document subjected to amendment. In 2023, we have created 40 states of Biafra. And believe me, many more states will come because we are not done yet. In 2023, not only that we created state, we also brought a redesigned and a redrawn Biafra map to reflect the current situation and the current demography of Biafra. In 2023, we started engaging officially Nigeria state in a guerrilla warfare on self-defense. In 2023, we officially and publicly engaged Nigeria terrorist army, and we are neutralizing them on daily basis. It has never happened before in the history of Biafra after the war. In 2023, we publicly and openly made sure that Nigeria doesn't kill again in Biafra land and go free. So if you look at those things I've mentioned and those ones I have not even mentioned, are you still going to challenge Simon Ekpa that Biafra has not been restored in 2023? Biafra declaration is not about mouth pronouncement. It's about putting every structure in place. It's about putting every mechanism and measures in place to shaping the map and the structure of Biafra. In 2023, we have designed the economic viability of Biafra. In 2023, we have kicked off the Biafra Urban Development Project. In 2023, we've made a lot of impact globally. In 2023, the Biafra awareness gained the highest momentum in the history of Biafra since after the war. In 2023, we made the Nigeria terrorist army to cry on the floor of National Assembly. It has never happened in the history of Nigeria. In 2023, those who are serving as the agent of Nigeria, benefiting from the corrupt entity called Nigeria, openly called for persecution, execution, and the kidnapping and arresting of Simon Ekpa, because they know that this is a different thing from what they have seen in their entire life. In 2023, they call for the arrest of Simon Ekpa and call for the release of Nnamdi. Confusion. In 2023, after they have used many years to plan the kidnap of Nnamdi, they have come to say Nnamdi is a saint. He's a very gentleman. He's a nice person. But just 2 years ago, they kidnapped this nice person from Kenya. 2 years ago, they tortured him for 8 days. 2 years ago, he was an evil man. 2 years ago, they called him terrorist. 2 years ago, he was everything evil to them. 2 years ago, they spent hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. They kidnapped him and put him into private jet from Kenya to Nigeria. 2 years ago, Nnamdi Kanu was everything evil to Nigeria, including to NGOZI and all of them. 2 years ago, he was the only problem of Nigeria. 2 years ago, he was the only person that constituted all manner of insecurity in Nigeria. He was the one who is more deadlier than Boko Haram. He was everything that Nigeria don't want to see. Today, as Simon Ekpa take the Biafra liberation to the next level, the same people are now calling Nnamdi the most sensible person. These are hypocrites. These are devilish people. These are criminals. That only thing they want to do is to give dog a bad name in order to kill it. They have given that name to Nnamdi. They themselves were the one who condemned Nnamdi. The same people today, they have seen that, yes, indeed, someone actually followed the footsteps of Nnamdi and are ready to drag all of them to Biafra land. So like when we get to Biafra land, we will treat their fuck up very well. Today, the same people who gave the bad name to Nnamdi in order to be kidnapped, they slandered his name, blackmailed him to other ethnic nationalities in Nigeria. All of them today has come to say that Nnamdi is very sensible. Now it is Simon Ekpa is the problem. These people who are just evil from birth refuse to understand why Simon Ekpa have decided to take this thing upon himself to liberate the people of Biafra, who has been subjugated and chained with Islamic State agenda. They found themselves in a hole. They tagged us, thought in a circle, because they thought that they have actually systematically conquered everybody by dividing, creating states, dividing us, changing the demography and map of Biafra people. And at the end of the day, they structured out 5 tiny states, called it 5 Eastern states. And they say, let us continue to divide them. And now they tell you, oh, you are talking about Biafra. You are just 5 states in the second. We have come to destroy their evil agenda. Today, you will understand that the plan of the Islamic State has failed. Today, the Biafra people are proudly announcing the 40th state, which is called the United States of Biafra. 40 complete states, cut across board, including in the area where they claim they were never Biafra. I have come to learn from what Biafra did wrong in 1967 to 1970. I have come to learn what Wazirike did wrong from the time he started the Biafra movement, and I have come to learn what Nnamdi Kanu did right and was in the process of doing before the plan and kidnapped him. I continue from there, and today we are where we are. They are not resting. Those IPOB Nigeria are not resting as well. Every given opportunity, they think that there is a fight in the Biafra government. They will say, oh, their hope now is that they are fighting. And they are hoping that there is a fight in the Biafra government. That is to tell you that, like we said, they are cost. They are cost. And they can never rise again. The Biafra government in exile is a government that nobody born of a woman marching on this planet, using your foot to walk on the ground, will ever destroy. Biafra has been restored in 2023. We have a government, we have a structure of the government of Biafra, we have every department that made Biafra government a legitimate government. people of Biafra are loyal to the government, both in the exile and in the homeland. We have governors, state administrators in all the 40 states of Biafra. We have the deputy governors, which is called administrators. We have the secretary of state of each state in Biafra land. We have the chairman and managers of county and the district. If you do not understand that with this structure we have now, one day you will sleep in Nigeria and wake up in Biafra, it means that you are an idiot. I told you that by the time I finish with Nigeria, you will sleep in Nigeria one day and wake up in Biafra. The next phase is to set up the police of Biafra. The reason why we have not set up the police is because it is going to be state police. Every state will have their police. Every state will be independent. It is going to be local police, and there is no interference from the central government of Biafra. The military is a joint military, it's one military that will protect the territorial integrity of Biafra. When one state is attacked, it means that you have attacked all of us. So my people, for those who are asking when are you going to declare Biafra, we have already declared Biafra. We are only waiting for us to conclude the last phase of the Biafra government, and one day you will sleep and wake up in Biafra. Like I said, then we must capture every planning of the Biafra territory.
So the question now is, did PM Simon Ekpa complete the work? Are you waiting for him? What do you want him to do more from everything that has been explained? He set everything in pace for you and I. So it's just for us to click the button and go without looking back. Wise, you just came to the mic. Over to you.
Hello. My comment out, please. I want to know.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Thank you very much for the information.
It's not too good. It's not too good. If you're using earphone, remove the earphone. It's not too good.
Yeah, my comment out clear now.
Still doing one. But go ahead if we can.
Hello?
Are you out from the earphone?
Can you hear me?
Earphone. Remove earphone. Remove the
Is anyone
earphone.
hearing me? Am I being heard?
Yes, better now.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, Honorable Minister of Information and Communication, Mazi Sonia Barawa. First, please permit me to thank the creator of the universe and everything that supports the existence of the universe. I thank those who have been before us, those who died in Georgia, the Igbo landing, who started the protest of freedom, who started the war we are facing now of freedom. I think our internal leader or supreme leader, our internal leader, yeah, Odumegojuku. And I thank our supreme leader, Nnamdi Kanu. I thank our able Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, and I thank our able acting Prime Minister, Ogechukwu Nkere. I thank all the members of the media houses that speak for Biafra liberation. And permit me to also greet everyone here. The names I will see here, please, and those I will not mention their name, please don't be offended with me. I greet you, Sister Eunice. I greet you, Brother 1 Million Samonegba, our Mother Mary Toka Masibi, Solomon, I greet you. Madam Ki, I greet you. Kanu, yeah, as if Vecon or Vecon, I greet you. Freedom, I greet you. I also greet you, Hardcore, I see you. And every one of you, please, I don't know how many minutes I have to speak, so let me not waste the minutes. I thank every one of you, and I salute every one of you for what you have been doing and for the love of humanity in you, and for you volunteering yourself to fight for others, even when many of you are comfortable and where placed in society you find yourself, but you still find that joy, you still find that happiness, and you see finding it important to fight for others who could not fight for themselves, even those who don't know that you are fighting on their behalf, and those who know that you are fighting on their behalf and are sabotaging you that is fighting for them to be alive. I thank you all, I greet you all, and I respect you all. Yeah, fellow Biafrans, let me not just take much of our time. Our Prime Minister has done everything for us. He has given us that touch, that light that other people are waiting to see at the end of the tunnel. Our Prime Minister has handed over that torchlight to all of us who are in the tunnel called Nigeria. He has given us the torchlight. It is for us now, every one of us, to shine that torchlight that has been given to you, for us to see clearly and walk out of that tunnel we find ourselves. It is no longer, he has changed the story. Our Prime Minister has changed the story or the narratives of there is light at the end of the tunnel. No, he has given us the torchlight from the beginning of the tunnel, from the entrance of the tunnel we find ourselves, or in the middle of the tunnel we find ourselves, for us to shine that light and for us to see clearly and move out of that tunnel to the promised land called Biafra. So every torchlight is in us now, for us to fund our BDF, the great men and women who has volunteered themselves, who has put their lives online for people like me and you and others who may come after us to live, to see and determine how they want to be and how they want to live. It is not easy. They are doing the same thing that our Lord Jesus Christ did, putting his life online for others to live. So those who fought for freedom for others to live are equal them with our Lord Jesus Christ, because he did not fight in spirit. Our Lord Jesus Christ came to fight physical. According to our APM, he said he is the greatest freedom fighter, and he has multiplied himself in many of us. So forgive me if I call any of us Jesus Christ, because you are also fighting for the betterment of a human being like you. Even though we are well placed, you have everything you need, but you decided to abandon them. Tears was coming out of my face when our sister Eunice played a song of one of the track of Lucky Dube. Tears was coming out of my eyes. You know, after thinking or remembering that our supreme leader had everything. He's well educated, but where he is today? Just because he is fighting, even for those who pretending loving him, even those who were with him, they pretend they care about him. Those who care, they are fighting the freedom with him. I watched one video of one useless guy called EKID and all of them. You know, I feel like, oh God, These are the kind of human beings that surround our Supreme Leader, Nnamdi Kanu, over the years. How did he survive them? How did he manage to survive this kind of vampires who surrounded him in the name of fighting for freedom? And now speaking from the both side of their mouth now. When our sister Eunice played that songs as a God, why are these kind of things happening to people who are genuinely fighting for the betterment of other human beings? Because our Supreme Leader Nnamdi Kanu is not fighting for himself or for his comfort or for him to be okay. He's okay. At least he lacked nothing. And the country where he was residing at then, even though they later abandoned him, they were ready to support him or they make his life comfortable there. But he chose to fight for commoners like me, you know. So when that song was played, and that thing connect many things. Why should it be this way that people who came to fight for other people should go through these pains and betrayals by the people that they are fighting for? And this same thing is still continuing till today. And many of us have seen it as a tradition that a prisoner or a freedom fighter must end up in a prison. It's common now that if you must fight for the freedom of other people, you must either end in prison or you're in exile or you are dead. Why? Why should it be that way? What is the humanity in us now? Where is it? As if we are going to live in this world forever. We are all foreigners in this world and we're gonna go away one day. So why betraying someone who is fighting for you and your generation and your offspring to see the next day? And we call them all manner of names. It broke my heart sometimes, but I pick up my strength when I see some beautiful human beings here who are still fighting, who believe in humanity, who believe in what is right. Because God has blessed us, especially we Biafrans, God has blessed us, has given us everything to survive with in this world we find ourselves. There's no need for anybody to suffer. There's no need for anybody to beg. If we have the right brains, if we have the right human beings who see other human beings as equal as them, and any opportunity they had to provide succor for others, they don't mind doing that. I find joy in that. And that's why I especially thank every one of you. Maza Akbarawa, I thank you so much. I don't need to wait for when something happened, then, oh, this man was a good man. No, you are a good man. And everybody whom you are working with, you are a great man. Because you never mislead Biafrans. You always stand and stood with the truth and by the truth. You never deceived us. Any information coming from, I've verified since I've been following you or since this struggle, you have never given Biafrans false information. You have never lied to Biafrans. Even when many people will have no information, has not spoken this and that. But whenever you come out to speak, you tell the truth and nothing but the truth. Take it to heaven and take it to hell. It meant the truth. I thank you very much. I thank you, our LPM, for standing strong, for holding the torch. You have the biggest torch, and you are in front. Our own is a smaller torch, also shining on your back, following you since you have the biggest torchlight in the tunnel. We are just supporting with the smaller torchlight we have so that we all can see clearly and move out of that dungeon, that tunnel we find ourselves mistakenly or unknown to us. Because like our urban information minister was saying the other day, we had no agreement with Nigeria to be one with them. Other greater powers or evil powers came from where they came and amalgamated us. People who have nothing in common, not religion, not way of dressing, not the way of thinking, not way of behaving. We have nothing in common with this set of people. So from beginning, there were no agreements to be Nigerian. And there were no agreement that after so many years, there will not be Nigerian or there should be Nigerian. Nigeria should continue. There's nothing like that. We are forced into this useless union that is eating us, that is killing us, that is destroying us, destroying our life and our future, our tradition, our way of life. This forceful union has impacted us negatively. It has not benefited any one of us. And we have been shouting, we have been crying, we have been begging, we have been asking who cares to listen to our cry, to listen to our cry and help us out of this unholy union. But you enter into their ears, it fly out of the other ears. So I thank our able Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, for the light he has given to each and every one of us, because he has shown us the light. Like when I was listening from our able Honorable Minister of Communication and Information, there is nothing left. He has done his job. He has given us the road map or the road map. I call it torchlight. So you sitting in the fence, or you sitting under the fence, or you are under the ground, you are bearing your own torch and you have nowhere to go. You will remain where you are. Remain there, since you are under or underground, you are still digging. You are on the fence, you are still looking because you have no torchlight on you to follow, to fight and get out of the tunnel. You will remain there. So for those who receive the torchlight, do not allow the torchlight to quench, because you will not see road to enter the promised land. Shine your own light that is in your hand, and that is the Ejema. If you don't have the Ejema or Eje, support anywhere, anyhow you can, for us all to get out of that tunnel. And we will now sing Hosanna and Hallelujah and rejoice because of this great man who came under 3 years. Things that look so difficult, things that many have come, tried, and many of us frustrated them. Not like they don't know what to do. They knew what to do. But the sabotages came from us within. Because according to our people proverb, Okenonono is the one that tells the one outside that there's food. There's a rat in the house. I don't know if I did it right. The house in is the one that tells the one outside to come in that there's food. And that is what is happening to us. You know, the so-called governors in Biafra land, they are not there to help us. They are not there to protect us. They are not there to develop us. And that is why many of us will find ourselves in exiles, because if those so-called governors were doing things or were supporting us, or the tunnel we find ourselves, the criminals, the terrorists that are in charge of that country were in support of us or to develop us, I don't think we should be fighting what we are fighting now. You know, from the history, I was watching a documentary of a Chinese when Japanese invaded them. I say, like, for real, like this world, you need to fight to be free. You need to fight. You need to fight before you become who you want or who you want to be. When I was watching the documentary, I said, so Chinese people went through all this because many of them died. Even many of them among them betrayed them that is fighting to liberate them. You see, so they go through many things. They resisted. They fight till the last man standing. And today, Chinese, if not world power, they are becoming. Or if you are mentioning the countries or the world powers, you will hear China. You say most, you must call their name. But they went through hell. They fought a brutal war. From the documentary I watched, they fought a brutal war with the Japanese who came to invade them. But because they knew what they were fighting for, they stood their ground. From the documentary, they fight Japanese face to face, combat fighting face to face, face me, I face you. Chinese people went through that. They fought Japanese that way, face to face. And at the end, they conquered. They are victorious. Today, if you mention AI now today, Chinese are leading. If you are talking about development or people who are creative, who are in terms of AI and everything, Chinese now, they are number one. Because if they didn't fight, or if they didn't fight the Japanese, I don't think today they will be who they are today. So Biafrans, stop being inferior, stop being cowards. We can and we have won this battle. Forget about the shenanigans and all this. It's their last fight, and for Finland to support them, that's even the worst, because Finland himself now has put themselves in a very deep mud that have stained all their good works, everything good they stand for, everything justice and peace they stand for. It has been rubbish by one useless country that was created by Lord Blugard and his girlfriend. So Nigeria has rubbished Finland effort or doggedness of fighting or their resistance against Russia. Nigeria has rubbished them by this kangaroo kind of judgment. Because like our Honorable Minister of Information rightly said, no terrorist is being sentenced to 6 years in prison. It has never happened. No sensible country or no real country has ever done that. For those who are rejoicing, for those who are happy that our Prime Minister has been jailed for 6 years or whatever. Meanwhile, every day, terrorists are killing you, invading your villages, chasing you away, and we have been crying like one crying on Twitter. It doesn't mean that there's no government, where the government is and that. But that person will come to space and hear us shouting and begging him, telling him the truth, that the only hope alive of that tunnel you find yourself is Biafrans and Brgie under our acting Prime Minister now. That is the only way out of that tunnel. But they will hear us, they will call us terrorists, call us criminals, call us all kind of names. But they will be the one to come to cry. Even when we are not crying, we are rejoicing. We are thanking our Prime Minister here for giving us the torchlight, for us to see clear, to overcome or to move out of that tunnel. They are the one crying. They are the one calling the people killing them to come and help them. They hear in the news how people, one Reverend Father who went to India when he was sick, he went to India to get healed and left his people. And before he came back, his people was killed by the Mohammed terrorist. He's crying and he's telling these people that they need to pray. The only weapon they have to fight the Mohammed angels who came to fight them is their prayer. When the Mohammed angels came with AK-47 to slaughter his people, now the only weapon now that he has to fight now is his prayers. I just watched him. I was crying how he was spitting on himself. And this man cannot say that he has not heard about BDF or Biafra. He cannot deny that fact. But he was there spitting on himself, calling on America and other world powers to come and save his earth. Meanwhile, he is aware that there is Biafran Liberation Army or Biafran Resistance Fighter or the Biafran Different Forces who volunteer who volunteered themselves to fight, protecting, because if Biafra land is liberated today, we cannot abandon the platoons if they don't want to come with us now. We can never sit down and watch them being slaughtered by these jihadi terrorists. We will go and rescue them and fight for them. But now he has everything he needs under his feet, just for him to turn his eyes and recognize those and support those people, those great men and women who have been sleeping in the bush for many years now, and they never give up. That Reverend Father didn't see them. He's calling on President Trump of America, maybe Russia, or even Ukraine that is at war, or Iran, who cannot even help him. Which country will come to his aid now? But he's busy calling on them. The same thing many of Biafrans are doing, or so-called Biafran, because I don't regard them as Biafran because they bear Biafrans names and all that. Because any Biafran who is not supporting his or her freedom now is busy castigating or sabotaging, is not a genuine or true Biafran, no matter the name or the language you choose to speak from the Biafran land. It's not regarded, for me, it's not regarded as a Biafran. Anybody can learn the language anywhere. Anybody can bear the name. Doesn't mean you are a Biafran. So if you speak in any of the Biafran dialects or in any of the Biafran names, you bear those names and you are sabotaging the real, genuine Biafrans, you are not a Biafran. For me, you are not. So the genuine Biafrans who were born, the torch is in your hand. The torchlight is in your hand. Don't let it go off your hand. Shine it. Support our APM. Let us all collectively get out of this tunnel we find ourselves. And I'm happy with our APM, the way he's leading us. Yesterday during the IBIOM town hall meeting, he made it clear we should stop blaming whoever that we think was our problem in the past. We should stop that. They are not our problem anymore. Like I said, the torchlight is in our hand now. Now, currently, we have it. The roadmap is clear. We know where we are going to. So we should stop blaming those who took advantage of us when we don't know or we don't have people like Nnamdi Kanu, our supreme leader, our prime minister, Simon Ekpa, our internal leader, Mugojuku, and those who died in the river. Instead of being a slave, they choose to go back to the creator. We should be grateful to them. And our great man, internal leader to Philip Effiong, Margaret Ekpo, and those about Lyot women who saw the wrong thing and stood their ground and fought it. I am grateful to all of them. And I'm appealing to them that the fight has not ended. They should not rest wherever they are. Even though we are not seeing them physically with us, I know their spirits are living in many of us. So they are still alive. Because each day, each time we mention their name, they are alive. They are kicking. They are well. So they should not give up in the spirit or in anywhere they are. They should continue fighting, supporting our Biafran defense forces, protecting them. Do not allow the enemies to conquer them. And we here in the physical world, it is our duty to support the men and women, great men and women who have deprived themselves of the comfort, of the enjoyment of this world, of the fun of this world, of everything we think we're enjoying is good. They put everything aside for me and you to live, or for our land to be preserved, for other people not to come to conquer us and change our names, change the way of our lives, and make us feel inferior if any of us still alive at the end of the whole show. So I'm grateful to them. Please, Biafrans, stop your hate. Keep your hatred aside. Keep your sabotage aside. Keep whatever you think or however you think is the right way to do it. There's no right way, like our Honorable Minister of Honorable Success yesterday said. There is no true ways of fighting for freedom. There's no clear definition of fighting for freedom. Then somebody who the back is on the wall, I don't think there's any means you or anything you see to survive or to hit your enemy who press your neck on the wall. I don't think you will wait or you will resist or you will have to call on other people to save you if you have anything to hit that person that is pressing your neck on the wall. I don't think you will think twice of hitting that person, even if you lead to that person's death. I don't think any normal human being will think twice of doing that. Now, all our neck and our back is pressed on the wall. That is how it is now. All our neck and our back is pressed on the wall. And anything in our hand should be a weapon to fight those who are pressing our neck and our back to the wall. It is not terrorism. It is self-defense. And that is what we are doing. We are not terrorists. So those who thought or are rejoicing that the kangaroo courts in Finland detained or feel like they love our prime minister too much and they want to have him around them or in a space in their country, and they keep on feeding him, taking care of him, for him to be educating them, for him to be, telling them how they should get better. They shouldn't rejoice. They should not rejoice. Our prime minister is coming out very, very stronger. Our supreme leader is going to come out too, very, very, very stronger. So they should not rejoice. Like our Honorable Information Minister rightly said, he is in a safe zone, very, very safe where he is, because Finland cannot hurt him. Never. They cannot hurt him. They make sure whatever, even now, whatever he demands, whatever he wants, they will give to him. They respect him. But many of you back in that zoo, that tunnel, your life is not guaranteed. Your safety is not guaranteed. Like those they kidnap along Edo or in Edo. They are still calling on the terrorists that kidnapped them to come to rescue them. Because Nigeria police, army, or any group carrying arms in that country, they are all terrorists. Imagine how a terrorist is invading you, killing you. Like many of them in that same Edo complain of the military coming into their community to invade them, destroying their houses, and handing over their houses to Fulani terrorists. Many of them from that Edo complained, they cried out. What happened at the end of it? Nothing happened. That Fulani people are still controlling or still in charge of that location or that village. They make video or content and show to the world, look, Fulani and Nigerian army, they are coming to occupy, they chase us away, they break our houses, and they hand over to Fulani. That's the end of story. Nothing happened till today. No news about that community again. If later there was any help for them to recover their community or village from the terrorists in uniform called Nigerian army. And for some days now, another group had been kidnapped. I don't know what the very dark man or whatever nonsense he called himself. I don't know what he's still waiting for now to go, like he went the other time now, to go and rescue these people that was kidnapped, because they challenged the throne on him now. Okay, since you came to last time to make noise and trying to rescue, okay, come again now. But till today or till now, he's still silent. He don't want to drive again and make video and show how he's chasing the Fulani terrorists in uniform and those in the bushes, in the ragtag. I don't know what he's waiting for now to go and rescue because other people have been kidnapped. But these are the same people that are rejoicing that our prime minister has been sentenced to 6 years imprisonment, as if it is a life sentence. Even if it is a life sentence, he has given us the touch. He has given us the roadmap to get out of that place. So, and his name is everlasting, written in the golden book of history. As far as this world is concerned, nobody will erase it. No spirit will erase it. His name has been written there. And in his name now is making waves all over the world. People who don't know him before now knew, oh, so there is a freedom fighter. Because the way they the judgment, the way they read it, a separatist who is fighting. And they call Biafran region. So a sensible human being will understand that, yeah, this is the procedures that freedom fighters or the established procedure by these colonizers, that a freedom fighter must go through that pains, because they knew that this man is fighting for the freedom of his people, because them too that jailed him fought for their own freedom. And there is no clear definition of fighting for freedom when they were fighting for freedom. So I don't know the basis of them telling him now that he didn't do it this way. This should have been the way to do it, because them too, when they were fighting, they have no clear way of fighting. They fought with everything they had or everything they can borrow from any other people that support them to fight before they got their independence. So for them making fool of themselves now about who is fighting for his own people, and you call him terrorist. So after calling him terrorist, what about his followers? Are they also terrorists? Did you also succeeded in jailing all of them? Or did you disband his followers? The answer is no. And the whole world, the sensible people who live in the world, they know the truth. And that is how far they have promoted our prime minister. His name can never be forgotten anymore. So for those who are still making noise, jubilating, and you don't have security, there is no constant power supply, there is no potable water to drink, there is no food, they subject you to abject poverty, and during campaign time, they will come as if they care about you or they love you. They will come with food parcels, they will come with little money, and at the end of it all, they disappear. And you will wait for another worst 4 years or another worst 8 years. And you will be praying because no one is there to protect you. You are on your own. So, and you will still be proud of a country that is killing you, a country that is starving you to death, a country that don't care about you, a country that once you mention the name of that country is evil. The whole world knew once you mention Nigeria is evil, is a crime. That name alone is a crime. Anywhere you go with that useless passport, your life is at stake. It's only the brave that can move comfortably with that useless passport to another country. Those who have decided to put their life online, that is when you use that country, that useless country passport to go to anywhere. And that is why many of us are in different places that we ordinarily we shouldn't have been, because they have nothing to offer to us. Where we are coming from is better, 100% better. And that is why God has positioned many of us in this exile to fight and liberate that beautiful land, that everything you throw on the ground grow on its own without support of any human. Everything you throw on the soil grows. green, beautiful. And that is what we are fighting to protect, that beautiful land. The land that even the grasses are medicinal. The grasses in our forests are medicinal. The leaves are medicinal. The trees are medicinal. They are help to humans. They are not dangerous to us. That is why we are fighting to protect that land so that the universe or the whole world will benefit from it. Because we know, Biafrans, we have the heart of humans. We love humans. We protect life. We don't take life. We encourage whoever want to live. But where we find ourselves is not safe. We can't live freely. What is even happening now, instead of helping a brother or a sister who is down, maybe sick or in accident, what you see is people taking out their cell phones, making content, making videos. Nobody tries again to support, oh, is it to pressing the chest or pressing the legs, or what can we do to rescue a dying human being, maybe who is unfortunate to be in accident because of the bad roads that are in that country, because of the usual terrorists, police, and army setting their checkpoint on a blind spot where some drivers lost control and got into accident. And the passengers, their lives are at risk. There are some of them I watched, they are still bleeding. But no ambulance, nothing to save them, nothing, nobody to rescue them. Nothing to rescue them. And the fellow human beings there, they will be gathering there. Some even with blood are still talking, they'll be videoing them, asking them nonsense questions. Instead of taking that person to hospital to rescue that person, stabilize that person, let the person be stable first before asking useless questions or questions of what happened or what didn't happen. But what you see is, well, how did they kidnap you? What happened when they kidnap you? See, they broke your head, and the blood is coming, and the color of the blood is red. That is what they do in that useless country. Instead of using that time or that minute to call for help, but they know there's no help. Even if they call, there's no help. There's no ambulance coming from anywhere. Even if they come, the drivers are terrorists. The nurses in the hospitals are terrorists. Because when you take any sick patient or dying patient to any of Nigerian hospitals, the terrorists, they are working, pretending to be nurses and doctors. They will watch the person die. They will not do anything. They will asking you, bring the terrorist report, go and get the terrorist report, get approval from terrorists in uniform before they could do anything. Is that the kind of a country that you still want to be in, or you still want to live in? For how long do you have to live in this world that you will be supporting that kind of evil country that nothing works, nothing works, nothing support life? There's nothing supporting your life, your existence, nothing. Everything you hit or that comes your way is something that will take your life with no mercy. Dear friends, let us wake up. Shine this torchlight that is in your hand now. Let us all collectively get out of that shit hole, that useless tunnel we find ourselves that is as dark as anything called darkness. Our Prime Minister have done his job. Do not go and sit and wait for him to come out and start coming to shout and start coming to beg you, come and support for your own defense. He's paying the price of freedom. And it's very hot and it's very painful for him to be where he is today. Our Supreme Leader has been there for years. It is very, very painful. That price he's paying is very, very painful. Let us also partake in these pains that they are going through by supporting, with our agenda. If you don't have agenda, if you have agent, support. If you don't have any of this, encourage those who are putting their life online. Thank you very much, and let me not take much of our time so that I can allow others to speak. Thank you, Honorable Minister of Information, for this great opportunity you gave to me to speak with the great people, the real people who want mankind to survive. I salute you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mweze. Wow, yeah, spoken for almost 20 minutes. Thank you. Yeah, we're listening to you well. Okay, Solomon, will you allow Mary to go? Yeah,
Okay.
because
Okay.
okay, Mary, just
Am,
have patience, please. Solomon, go ahead.
am I coming out well?
Yes.
Okay. Good evening, Biafra. Good evening, unshakable people.
Yes, sir.
All of us here are unshakable. Biafrans and the blood. Biafra in the nature. Biafra ordained to bring independence. We are unshakable. And my special greeting go to our information minister in the person of Chief Dr. Sonia Barawa. Is doing the needful and is always unshakable, as they have said before. I'm joining voice to still say, because when I know that Nsema Obonga having small what have disappeared, there is nowhere to be found. Well, there was the other one, they come as Okonkwo or something like that. I don't see all of them again. But this, our able information minister is still there in tough time, in good time. He's there. It's not a fair weather leader. So God will richly bless you, our information minister. We uplift you. My special greeting also to our PM, who is doing the needful now. Even when people thought that he cannot do it, but he's the one God choose to do it. So I'm very happy with all of us. Even my able sister, Madam Nki, is a wonderful woman. A wonderful woman I missed. A woman that hold space for 72 hours non-stop. I never see that type. I never see that type. So we are unshakable. So I greet you. Eunice, no leave, no transfer. You're ever there, and you are doing the need for also 1 million Simon Ekpa. Also, you are a wonderful man. You are short. Whenever I open space and I saw you and I saw Madam Nki, I know. So this is the real government.
Yes, sir.
Then Mary, whenever I will say, I say this is the way I will be. Eunice, where's it? Hardcore, young money. Whenever I see you people, my shot, my strength multiply. Rage and fury. Whenever shot, you spoke wonderful today. You know, that little this thing you talk, you touch my spirit because I love good speaking. People that range you talks, range word. I'm happy with you people. Hardcore. Okay, G. Simon. I think is Obi Chicago, the evangelist. The woman that cannot cannot speak, don't give a damn. We just blast fire. Have a spirit of evangelist in her. So and uh, ah, Snow is here, the beast. Uh, Biafra and Simon. Short. I have to mention but few. When all of us here are unshakable. So most especially those that talk every day. I know there are some people that always come here, they will not I talk anything. I'm not talking about, I know we're unshakable. This our Twitter space is always unshakable. So the people there, I greet everybody. Even if I don't mention your name, does not mean that you are not doing the needful. If you watch one other, our mommy Betty, is doing great. They have taken the position of Adandocho and the Akara and the banana. You know, has taken the thing because Adandocho will be there making noise. You know,
Exactly.
making noise and lying, propagandists. Continue disgracing herself. But this one will come, it will just share the food to the populace. You know, people are rejoicing with her every day. David and Nana. In short, they are taking over the other man, the other animal that love money too much. You know this race. See that you want to catch fish, you take meat, go to put the hook. Then put inside the water. Fish must enter. Does it, you are giving fish meat? It does not mean that they love fish. You want to catch them, and as you put the thing, it will just dive. We will catch big fish that we even want to draw inside the river. So you see, that's it. Any person that howl on truth or love of money can never stand the test of time. A love of
Exactly.
money, I ain't carry vam, and they have gone. Very
Exactly.
soon you will not hear from him again. So, and many others. Now, love of money. Any person that love money cannot continue. They must catch the person. Even rat in your house. Only crayfish put there, you will just enter. You will just enter. You will trap him.
Exactly.
You break your head. So all these people. So I'm just talking it to Biafrans all over the world. If you are collecting any 1 naira, any $1 or $1 million from Fulani, you are gone. You are gone about because they are not giving you money. What they are giving you is poison. What they are giving you is you enter trap and you can't escape it. You may even take the money, say you will use it to finance our, we are crying for money. You will use it to finance. That now lie you cannot finance because the next day will call you on phone and tell you, this money is conditional. You must do the work. If you not do, your head is awful. And before you know it, will begin to do all sorts of nonsense. See, look at the Guru Aga. That is an evil man. All of them, they will not succeed, and in short, they are gone. They are gone. So forget about them. So don't think about them. They will not succeed, and they are gone. They are just, when they kill a snake, it cannot just die like that. The tail, the body go to shake, but at the end, when the head is crushed, it will die natural death. So, to mention but few. So, but what I have to say is, I'm not deviating from our team, our topic. Our Simon Ekpa, our PM, is have taken us to the global stage. 2023, before this, all these witches and wizards that is terrorist Nigeria, they are seeing road. They called him before that convention. They called him and said, "We will make you richest man in Africa. Drop this thing you are doing." Even listen to them. And he hosted the convention, and the convention was awesome. The convention brought the what we are. In short, the convention fulfill everything about Biafra. and show that the Biafra have people. No matter that many, some people have messed up. Now, long truth, and people planted to do the thing for the devil. Like when Judas was selected, does not mean that God make mistake. It's selecting for a purpose. That's what happened. So they start 223 convention brought us to the central stage, and that is what we're enjoying today. Even if PM is not in our midst now, he have done his own. Our own is that there's a song I will sing for us. I don't know many of us that know the song. Agha abụla ọgụ nne na-agbalụ nwa agha ọgba ya ejeghị agha onye ga-eje agha 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 abụghị ọgụ nne na-agbalụ nwa agha ọgba ya ejeghị agha onye ga-eje agha agha. This song is what motivated our men, our grandpapas, our papas in those days, and they come up, they warm up and go and come back. So that is the song. So our PM has shown us the way. Our Mazen Nnamdi, our leader, has shown us the way. So even if they are not with us, we continue doing the needful. My prayer is that God will empower us. God will empower our able soldiers. They will come very soon in another dimension, which never been seen before, ever, in the history of freedom fighting. So when that happens, and all the people on the fence, their fence go break, and either they break their leg and or they join us. So that's what I know. So I want to tell us that there's hope plenty, and hence we have rejected the kangaroo judgment they pronounced the other day. That's awesome, and God will help us. We will fight that battle with the law, and we will win, because we are not terrorists. We are not terrorizing anywhere. We are defending ourselves, and we never throw bomb in the market. We never carry a bomb, go blaster somebody's house. That is zoo animals. That is always doing that nonsense. Every time they will carry a armored tanker. All this armored tanker they put in the they use in on Okigwe, Arondizo. They use in Imo State, Old Imo State. They use in anywhere. If they are using it at Benue State, do you think that Benue State will be crying? If they are using it in Benue State to protect the Benue people from Fulani herdsmen, from bandits, they will not cry, but they will protect them. But rather, even if they carry anywhere they carry their armored tanker go, they use it to subjugate the people in the village, and they will be there, put fear in the village. Before you know it, they will give way for the Fulani, give way to bandits, give way. They will enter and begin to kill people. Sometimes when they find out that the people have upper hand against the Fulani or against the bandits, they begin to throw bomb on top of the houses of people. So Nigeria is a terrorist country, but because of long truth, the world, most of those Europe area, they love this. They love money. They love resources, mineral resources, natural resources. They love it because it's here. God bless us with it, and as a result, they cannot tell the truth. You know, Nigeria is a terrorist country, and apart from terrorists, in Nigeria terrorists or thieves, people that do evil, don't like light. They don't like light. That's why they quench light. It happened at the court when Nnamdi Kanu was blastering court, telling them their law. You know, they off light. The off light, that's the symbol. Nigeria don't love light. That's why they bought all the media. In short, if I'm a journalist in Nigeria, I will resign. I begin to go and sell market. I better begin to sell local than to be a journalist in Nigeria. I bet better that I sell granite on the road than to be a newscaster in Nigeria, because you'll be casting the news that is against you are aware. I don't know how these people are sleeping. I don't know if they are happy if they are not terrorists. Because when terrorists bought you, you are not terrorists. So that's the area I can go. You see, our prime minister have taken us to global stage. That's why they pronounce judgment. I get the kangaroo judgment that they never even allow him and his lawyer to drag it. They just write something. They invite him and jail him. Is that how Europe is doing? Are people that is in Europe or in all this developed world? Is that how they behave there? They invite you and they will interrogate you. All of them seize your phone, seize everything, and keep you there. Is it not prison? The prison is very first day he go there. Because if not, he could have been coming from his house. So all this is injustice. They play injustice, but after they will be teaching us democracy. But now we are born with the democracy. We are born, it's in our blood, it's in our nature. That is why in our area, every community having king and having cabinets, and they decide something and do it. In spite of the fact that the Britain have conquer all the traditional rulers. If not, that nonsense, we could have be free. But they subjugate everybody becomes slave. Some mental slave, some physical slave, and that's why Mazina can come to save us from slavery. And many of us collect amnesty, because I believe it. I believe it. They collect amnesty, those BOS. They collected amnesty for their own total damnation. That amnesty will kill all of them. You can go across Chinas and Woshi and others, all those people. They collected amnesty. That's why they are working with Nigeria. The other animal, Ikenga, that call itself Ikenga. It's not any Ikenga. But if you say you know Ikenga, you go say that name go kill him. So if say now he now working with this, he said that he love Fulani. He's supporting her. He's supporting her. Why? Because he's not killing police. He's not killing army. But army and police good to kill his brothers and blood sisters, kill communities. So all these things, many people have lost their life because on the motor, they search motor. I mean, police search motor or take your phone, see one thing or the other, maybe see Facebook or see one thing or the other. They say, before you know it, the person will not go. They will kill the person instant. They are not doing content creating about that one. But if we anything happen that somebody want to sabotage our image, we punish the person. They will begin to portray that one everywhere, showing the world that all sorts of things because but notwithstanding, thank God for our PM and thank God for Mazin Nnamdi. So thank God even for all of us, because the thing have made us be stronger and stronger, and we can never submit. And we reject amnesty. We reject anything. Why? Because we are on our right. We want to be free. We want to be free. We are not doing any bad thing. We are not criminals.
Exactly.
So we are not criminals. So why an amnesty? Nah? We want to be free. We want to be like other people, other developed world. Want to develop our talent. Want to develop our life. Want to develop our freedom, and so that we will. Even if you are a worshiper of God, you go to your church and you worship God. If you are worshiping in the shrine, you go there peacefully. Not go there. A fellow human being will come and kill you there. So you want to develop. Say when you get the land, then you begin to look for math. So all these cathedrals, you see, they built everywhere. All the mansions they built everywhere. There is no assurance there because they have many Biafrans have no house now. They are living in the forest. Many more than thousands of houses in Imo State, Anambra State, they have been burnt, and nobody is talking about it. That's why I say if I'm a journalist, I will resign. I go and do another work. Better. I be a job man than to be a journalist in Nigeria. Shame to all the media houses. Shame to them. They are bought over, and very soon they tell us to begin to go after them. Once by that time, Biafra have come to physical manifestation that Biafra is a committee of nation. So I know two words about it. Biafra must be free. Biafra must the independent must be announced soonest. So that's the only thing. Whether they like it or not, God will do it. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu say that nobody will give us Biafra. It's God. To go PM say the things too. So that's why we put everything. Having the Bible said, having done all to stand, stand therefore. We have done everything to stand. So and we continue to stand. So that's where I will end my distance for other people to contribute. So all hail Biafra. Biafra we hail thee.
We hail thee. Okay, thank you so much, Solomon. Yeah, we normally enjoy your long submission. Yes, so okay. Mary, are you still there?
Yes.
Hey, thanks for waiting.
Thank you, my darling. I don't have much to say. It's for Musa.
Exactly.
Yes. Musa, as our leader warned the whole world, listen. Listen. Leave Biafra to go so that the calamity coming at the front, it will not fall upon you. Biafra and the whole nation, they did not want to listen. Just the same thing Yeshua come to the world and ask the humanity. We have two sides to follow. There is good and bad. Most of the Christians, most of the people, sorry to say this, they say, God, God, God. He tell them, he opened his mouth, he said, I'm not God. My Father sent me here. There is somebody there. Not somebody, there is spirit. I just want to say this. There is nature out there who sent Yeshua to me and you for the sample of living. A sample, I'm making, I don't know, sorry to say this. I have to say this way. A sample of living. There is good energy and there is bad energy. There is good side and there is dark side. Now Yeshua come to show you. I don't send that to you. And later Yeshua come go. You go to long way where me and you are still believing, still calling. The message of him, it cannot die. Because there is someone there where you cannot reach, even physically. Some of you people physically talk less of the spiritually. Okay, let me just put it this way. Spiritually, talk less of this physically. Physically or spiritually, he repents who you. May say they say, oh, spiritually, how can I close my eye? No. Because you are the person you can easily know how you know it already. Because a sample is there for you. Fulani. And between us, killing us. And sometimes they go say, oh, because of the mixed blood, oh, because of people are not Biafra. Me, I say, hell no. There is mixed blood. There is born Biafra too, who get ingrate. Say the truth. We should all of us say the truth. We have mixed blood. Even in a Bibioland, in Irungibo himself, a sample. Did I go to say, oh, Akpabio na mixed blood or this? What about this betrayer? He sold himself to the demon. What about all the government, all the governors, some of the politicians here in the Irungibo and OGOJA and all our side in Biafra land? Am I going to say them, oh, no, hell no, because they are not clean. They have dark side, killing you and destroying you. You understand? You can only say it. It's not your own because they have dark side. We cannot say, oh, mixed blood or not. No. Your mama can easily kill you. Your brother, the same mama, the same papa. Because of ingrate, because of hatred. The earlier we understand this, then you would not mind and continue giving excuse. We ourselves killing our by you accepting the forbidden fruit somewhere. That you must let them understand is a very, very risky in Biafra land. So this message, you go to the people where they follow Musa. Because the way Musa had his hair, he did them. Tell Musa, where they will shave your hair, they will start from front. They will then follow. You have to understand of Nigerian Sioux government. You worship all of you people where they worship Nigeria. Nigeria is dead. They will shave Musa from back, shave all of you people like this, shaving all of you people. You know what the shaving head is. And they will start, Musa, you will learn lesson for the rest of your life. When all of you people hear Biafra, you will run very, very far away. Most of you people, they will be starting shaving you people head, physically and spiritually. The God of the land will stand with the innocent. They will start shaving you people head. Then Nigerian Sioux government will vanish forever and ever, and you will face the pain. Let's see who will come and rescue you. Yes. That is a parable for you guys. You people know what is Musa. They will shave your head. Yes. And Nigerian Sioux government, they will shave all of you. When they shave Musa head, that is Nigerian Sioux government. And you can never anymore. All of you people, I'm telling you people, and so shall he be. He say, who can make it come in the open? Who can make it come in this young? Because I forget him. Now you people need them. And you have to eat it. Thank you very much. That is what's fun your life, oh, because there is nothing you can do. Yeah? Thank you very much for the opportunity. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my sister Mary. Okay. All right. So before we come to good news. Oh, no, you raise your hand again. Yesterday, yesterday in this UK, all of a sudden, all the phones in this country, alarm blew. Alert. I don't know if they are preparing for war. Emergency alarm blew, and all the phones. Pay. I called my husband. I asked him, did your phone blow? Because he went to buy something. He said that, yeah, every phone was doing pay. So it's an alert. I don't know if they are preparing for World War III. or for any, because Muslim, Muslim and Indians are giving us problem in this UK. You see the church where they don't bomb for France. Why am I saying all these things? So that we know that this place is not our home. Oh. This abroad is not our home. Because when anything happen here, we need to start heading back to Biafra. So in that Biafra now, it's as we are heading back, we no come get house again. Where we go stay? As you carry your baggages and luggages, they run away from Obodo Ibo, where Muslim won't occupy, and then World War III won't happen. Where we go carry our baggages, go run to? Eh? We don't dey hammer this thing since. So why I'm talking to our people is to get up. Let's chase Fulani out first. You see? Because our people will run away from Okiwe Ako, EFIK-IBIBIO, Mufu, then they live for forest now. Some of them are lucky to be in IDP camps. But all those people that run away from Okiwe, when they? So you see that with places they don't swap places now. Are you seeing what we are talking about? Because my senior citizen Solomon just said it now, and it's true. Is it everybody that have relative in Lagos? How many people get relative in Lagos? How many people get relative for other places where they for that Zugerian Republic of Animal Kingdom? So where are those people that ran away from Okigwe, Ako? They want to enter Omuaka now. We need to sit up. That is what I'm saying. You see it. Where we are, you say that we are in exile, but we are not safe in exile because we don't know what may happen tomorrow. So can it be Nitoto? So that we know how to chase Fulani away from our land. All right, where's my brother? Good news. Good news, before no.
No, it should take over. I'll speak later. Let me finish up.
Goody. Thank you. Thank you. Auntie Mary, take out, talk out. If I say good news, no my mind. I'm a versatile por favor. Hey! Oh, wow. Auntie Mary, Ndewo. Chai! Musa. If only Musa go understand the meaning of shaving. I am very, very happy. Thank God. Say, I dare among this generation. You see this war? This war. God, thank you. Thank you for first, thank you for our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you, Chukwukika. Thank you for Biafra government in exile. That is my hope. If not, by now, hey, with all these things that we are seeing, with this one, all this one that if okay, what if what if we did not even have something like Biafra Liberation Army? Do we all have we forgotten that even before Biafra Liberation Army, or even before we even start thinking of having security in our land, have we all forgotten what the atrocities of how this Fulani Janjaweed, how they penetrate into our farmland, into our communities, into our town, with their cow, with AK-47, raping and killing our women? Have we all forgotten? What did the so-called Nigerian terrorist government, your governor, your local government chairman, your Gubagu, and each and all these criminals that they have brought out to kill you, what did they do? When they were killing you at will, have all of you forgotten? When they were killing every one of us, everybody was shouting, just only shout and go inside, shout and go and sleep. When we were when some of our mothers were no longer even going to farm, we have all forgotten. Now, the volunteers that have risen up for all these atrocities not to happen, for all our land to be defended and to be restored. Just few people among majority of us are trying to draw us back one way or the other, including the external forces, the one that we the one that all of us in general, we know, we are aware. Okay. So now I just want our people to understand something though. You see, like I said something earlier, but I don't know how many of us, you know, took it into consideration. What I was trying to say was that you see this thing that is delaying us. They are just few, and the problem is that some of us allow, you know, it's not as if maybe we accept it, or you know, but we just allow this kind of deceit that is coming from just among few corrupt, evil people to you know, to trend, to delay, and that is their plan, and that is their aim. Somehow, you know, they are even targeting, you know, to make sure that at least they get to each and every one of us. But they have met a stumbling block, and that is us. But the problem here is that for how long are we going to allow these few individuals to continue to infiltrate? I am talking to those of you that is like, you know, still sitting at the corner. Now, this thing that is happening now, like now we are hearing now full community in Okigwe, Ihamofu, and other places has been deserted. But go out there now in the social media, apart from Biafran government in exile media, there is no any other media that is talking about this. Only when they want to come up with propaganda, that is when you see they will now maybe somehow they think that they are trying to they think that they are trying to bring us down, but they are exposing and even helping us to, you know, showcase to the world the atrocity that is being committed by the Nigerian terrorist state in Biafra land. So, and they also understand that somehow. So that is the reason why they don't even talk about it. These people, like in those communities, that you will see, these people, they are few. They have all, you know, taken all their families out because they are few. They will take them, before all these things is happening, they will take all of their families out, maybe to Lagos, anywhere they want to take them to. Then the whole communities and the whole village will be deserted. And they will not talk about it. If you are shouting, they don't care. They are just few people. But one thing I want to assure each and every one of them is that, you know, this is not propaganda. This is reality. When we say there is war in Biafra land, there is war, even though the media have refused to report it. One thing I want to assure all these saboteurs, there is no hiding place. What we are doing is, this is beyond physical. It is both spiritual and physical. So if you don't understand, you will soon understand. Because now it seems like we are shouting now, and all of you are silent. But very soon, it is still the same, all of you that have been sabotaging what we have been doing, what we are doing to restore and to defend our land. It is still you people that will shout the loudest shout. And by then, there will be nobody, because your sabotage has already exposed each and every one of you. We know, even those ones that are not coming up, we know all of you. But by then, there will be nobody to rescue you. But Biafra will come, and Biafra will be defended. So that is it. Whether you are in Lagos, whether you are in Abuja, whether you are in Kanu, whether you are in anywhere, and you think that as long as they are bring all their whole armor tank in Biafra land, in Okigwe, in Umunolo, in Hiamufu, you know, deserting our people You are busy gallivanting in Aso Rock, you are busy gallivanting in Lagos and other places, and you say it's not of your business. After all, when you check, last time you checked, none of your family self is even in those communities. And as for the king dress, you don't even care what happened to them, because you know. So this time around, your Lagos and Abuja has now become your safe haven. Now remember that the breaking news of recently, that they found a corpse, you know, beside the state of assembly of the terrorist state called Nigeria in Abuja. So this is just you know, nothing. You people have never taken anything serious, even when they told you that they are recruiting Boko Haram terrorists into their forces. None of you, all of you, still go to your home. You sleep very well, you snore, even though that you don't have good road. Some of you will want to buy the highest sport car. You know, I don't know where you are driving it to. So, and you are not, you people are not even thinking. So that is the worst part of it. So, but we are only here trying to, you know, speak life to our people, for those who have conscience, so that they will be able to at least rethink and observe things around themselves, and they will be able to understand the meaning of Biafra and what we are fighting for. So it is less for each and every one of you, but I am calling on those genuine Biafrans to look at the reality and stand up, avoid propaganda, avoid deceit. Nigerian terrorist state is not for you. Nigeria has been declared a terrorist state, not even by because you know, the Nigeria, you know, so at least we have all heard it from Canada. So you know, before Canada government we prescribe prescribe Nigeria as a terrorist state. You know what it is. So they have enough evidence before they can go ahead and say that. So it's left for each and every one of you to use your tongue to count your teeth. But as for those of you that think that you have succeeded in taking your, those of you sabotaging, those egoists, those politicians, all of you, you now take your family to Abuja, wherever you are serving, anywhere you are, in wherever you think you are. Look, the same terrorists, the same thing that is happening to others will also happen to each and every one of you, wherever you are, in as long as you are in that contraction called Nigeria. None of you will go scot-free, because that one is coming. It is coming. I'll yield my mic here. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Nanso. Okay. When Wednesday you came up, yeah.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay. A quick one. Please permit me to stand on the existing protocol. I just want to remind that the God of justice, the God of fairness, the God of war and truth has left them. The God of protection has left them, because they feel proud of the alliance with the terrorist group or country who has no other mission than to kill anything living, animal and humans. Finland citizen, if you have red blood in you as a human, we Biafrans, we have it. Finland citizens, if you ever fight for freedom, by all means possible, to protect people that look like you with red blood cells in you, if we have done anything different, we Biafrans, if we have done anything differently from what you've done, you will go free from this curse you've laid on yourself. But if not, you have lost your powers. You have lost your freedom. You have lost whatever you fought for, to be free as a human being that has red blood cells in you. When you saw people who has the same red blood cells in them fighting for freedom, like you did Now you feel you have arrived. You are on top of the game. You feel special. You are special human beings. You are not. I want to let you know you are not. If there is the God of justice, if the universe, who we are, the universe that protect all of us that came into this world, if that universe still exists today, you will never go free. I just want to remind you, Finland citizens, and whoever that is the president of that country, you've lost it all. There is no more protection for you because you have offended the people that share the same DNA, which is red blood. Except we Biafrans don't have DNA called red blood, or we don't have life, or we don't breathe air like you do. If we do breathe air, if we do love good things, if we do love freedom, and you stand on our way, that's forces that helped you to succeed, to overcome those who called your enemies, has left you behind. And you will never ever succeed. Anything Finland goes to that will benefit the citizen of Finland will fail. Anything that Finland will call upon to protect the people of Finland, even the money, the guns, the weapons, the ammunition they have provided or they produce to protect them, those things will fail them anytime they want to use it to protect themselves against those people they think is their enemies. Those weaponry they produce will fail them. It will never support them to be alive, because they have supported people who seek to kill us, Biafrans. They supported them to kill us. They forgot that we still share the same DNA called red blood cell. Except you people don't have it, then you will go free. But if you do have red blood cell, and if you do love life, and if you do want to still live in this planet Earth till the day your God or your destiny, whoever that brought you to this world, decide to take you peacefully, or however, that's when you go scot-free. Biafrans will lay curse on you because you seek out for our downfall. When we seek to live like you want to live or you are living, when we seek to enjoy the things you have been enjoying, and you said no, we don't deserve it, and you block us, and you try to block us, because you can't block us, because you are not better than us, you are not special human beings than us. So my message is to you, Finland. You have failed, and your pain start anything that stand, any energy, any forces in this planet Earth that was supporting you, that was shielding you, that was protecting you, that you call upon when you were in sorrows and pains, that you call upon when other people were fighting to colonize you, to take decision on your behalf, to direct you, or to make you do things you don't want to do. Those forces that protected you that time, they will never support you again, because you have disappointed them. You have failed them by supporting a terrorist organization called Nigeria to go after people whom even your citizens supported. The anthem we sang as Biafrans was composed by your citizens who love freedom. So the spirit of that woman, or whoever, how as a man, or whoever that composed that spirit of freedom has left Finland. And Finland, you will pay and you will suffer. Like the United Kingdom and France, those who supported evil, they are suffering today. They are crying that Islamic jihadist terrorists are taking their land and occupying them. Their mosques, their government, mayors and others. Even now, I heard the secretary of whatever is in charge of a UK now. You will suffer times 2 million times or 100 million times or 1,000 million times, excuse me, of what UK is suffering today and France and all of you countries that are supported and sponsored terrorism against anybody that has red blood cells in this planet Earth. You all shall suffer for it. That is just my message. You have not won yet. Your sorrows has begun because you have touched people who care for you, a man who loved you people, who even fought for you people, protected you people, sacrificed himself to protect you people. And you now connived with the terrorist to put him behind bar in the name of prison, just to get crumbs, just to get little, just to get like Esau and Jacob story. You people have played it in this our generation. You have sold your birthright or whatever they call it for a peanut, for nonsense. It would have been better if you come to us, the Biafrans, and negotiate with us nicely. We agree and disagree, and we end up coming to 50-50 win-win. It would have been better for you guys. But since you feel you are so powerful, since you feel you are so connected, since you feel you have allies that support your evil in the name of Europeans, all of you shall perish, except there is no universe, there is no earth that covers all of you, all of us. There is no air that we all breathe in, except there is no water that we all drink in, except there is no land that we all step our feet on. That's when you people will go free. But if there's any of these things I've mentioned, and we Biafrans, we are enjoying any of these things I've mentioned, and you decided to come against us, Biafrans, who are also fighting for what you fought to be free, you because of you have your powerful hands, or you have your connection, your allies, and you think you are a special human being. That is the only way you go scot-free. But if these things I've mentioned that sustain us in this earth planet, you will never, your children will suffer for the pains that you've caused us Biafrans, for your decision, for your selfish decision, for your foolishness in order to demoralize us, or to put us out of the way, or to put us in the hand of this terrorist Nigeria, to be slaughtered so that you can harness our mineral, God-given minerals, except God is not the one that gave us that mineral resources that you are fighting to take over. The God that gave it to us knew us before he gave to us. He knew. He did not give it to you. You are now conniving with enemies to take it by force, or to take it by force from us, even when we care for you, even when we loved you, our own way, served you, served your army, protect you. That same man that protect you is the one you put behind bar, which is the one you call terrorist, is the one you charge for nonsense charges. You will never, Finland, you will never go scot-free. No matter how powerful you think you are, no matter the forces that is behind you, no matter who you think you are, or who is your president currently, if it's not happening today, it will happen tomorrow. But you will never go scot-free. Your land shall be overtaken by other people who will not value your culture, who will not value who you are, who will not respect you, who will desecrate your land. And so I'm speaking, I'm bittered. I am angry for your decision, because your decision has cost lives of my people who I share the same culture with, whom I share the same idea with, ideology we are the same. Your decision has cost their life, and they are not happy where they are. And I am speaking on their behalf. that you, Finland, and whoever that puts you into this, you will never find joy. You will never find peace. Souls, that thing you wish us will come to you in millions fold. That death you wish us, Biafrans, will come to you in million folds. You will never, nothing goes for nothing. In as much as there is negotiation of business, you have this, I have this, yeah, you come, I give you, get this. If those things do still exist, you will never go unpunished. That's just my message to Finland and whoever that is supporting them or whoever that is supporting terrorism in this planet Earth, that we all came to find ourselves in different locations, in different lands, and our God bless us with different things to sustain us in this world. And because you don't have what our God bless us with, and because of your jealousy and envy, you disregard us, you disrespect us, even when we welcomed you, even when we loved you, we showed you love, we cared for you. In return, you mobilize with your allies, terrorists, killers, arm them, sponsor them with your money to kill us innocently when we are struggling to survive, when we were trying to be alive, when we were trying to feed ourselves, when we never carry arms against you, when we never throw bombs against you, when we never wish you bad, and you connive to wish us bad, that bad will follow you. That evil thing you wish us will follow you, except there is no universe. There's nothing called universe. There's nothing called land. There is nothing called water. That is when you go free. But if these things that make up the universe, that sustain us in this planet Earth, still exist today, Finland and your allies, you will never go scot-free. If it doesn't happen today, it will happen tomorrow. I'm just reminding you, in case you don't know where your problem is coming from, this is your offense. You have offended people that share DNA with you called red blood cell, because anybody or animals that share red blood cell deserve not death without permission. And you have offended Biafrans. We are angry. We are not happy for your betrayal. After one of us saved you diligently, you sent him in the front line. He saved you, never disappoint you. Now he chose to fight for his own people that he shared the same ideology with. You called him terrorist because he's not looking like you. You put him behind bar just to allow the enemies to come more and kill us, that we share the same ideology and the same principle with our prime minister. You choose to put all our life online for your selfish gain. You will perish without your thoughts. You will never see good in the morning. You will never see good in the afternoon, if there is any afternoon in your country. You will never see night, if there's any night in your country. You will never see good if you people want good in your country. Because those things you wish to live, to be, to enjoy, we also want it. And you decided to turn against us. It shall never be well with you. It may sound to you guys hearing it as a joke or as a play or whatever you think, but the universe will never support you. The God of justice, except that God is no more existence. If there is God of justice and karma, Finland and your allies, UK, France, and Europeans, you will never go scot-free. That time is over. We have come to realize who we are, and we are not backing down. Whatever it will take for us to be free, we will do it. That thing you think you know, we will do it times 10. That is who we are. We're children of God. That thing you think you know that you can manipulate, however you can do it, we know it better than you. We are not scared of you guys. And we were never scared of whoever that is backing you up, in as much as those people have blood cell in them. We will never be scared of you guys. So that's just my message to you. Thank you, Madam Kilo, for this time. I hit my mic.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, my minister. We have to call it a day. Go ahead, my minister.
Yes, so Madam K, thank you so much. And we thank you to everyone that have been on for this very space. We salute all of you, your contributions and your steadfastness and everything you've been doing. Continue to do more because the Biafrans appreciate all your sacrifices. You may not know the kind of momentum that you are building up, but get to ask some Biafrans whose hope and aspirations are looking up to you back home. You will get to know that if you stop what you're doing today, it's like you're taking life out of all of them. So there is need for us to continue because when they hear your voice every day, you give them the hope. When they hear your voice every day, you give them the consistency. When they hear your voice every day, there is reassurance. When they hear your voice every day, they know that whatever what Nigeria terrorists are doing, that Biafra is here. But when they see you back off, when they see you stop doing what you're doing, you have actually killed them psychologically before they even meet a physical death. So what we do here gives so much morale to the Biafran people back home. That is why we must keep the tempo high. And we should also remember that the media has been galvanized in a way that will only carry ill messages against the Biafran people. This you must know because it's good you identify your problems before seeking for solutions that will work. If you don't identify the problems first, then you now go for solutions. You wouldn't know what to use and solve them. So identifying this very problem that Nigerian media and the entire world media has been galvanized into a way that they will write evil against Biafra, portray Biafra as evil. You will now know that you have to seek a solution, and that solution is for you to tell your story yourself. Yes, don't wait for anybody to tell your story because nobody will tell your story undiluted. Even as it is happening now, if you should check the media publications about Biafra, about the imprisonment of our prime minister, you see that they are not doing well to quote verbatim to verbatim from what the court gave out to them. They are turning things upside down and they are taking the narrative that one Nigeria gave them. So that is why you have to continue to press the button, tell your story, and let the story go the way it should go from your own mouth. Don't wait for somebody to tell your story. So I appreciate the media team and all you do. Please, let's continue to fire the cylinders as we've been doing. As we've been doing is very, very okay. I love the way people have fired the media for some time now. That's why everybody must post something. Post something when day breaks till afternoon time when we open a space. Then you can come and hang on the space. And while in the morning till afternoon, make sure you go and tell the story of Biafra. Flood the media with every post of Biafra, BRGI, BDF, the PM, the works of the attorney and lobbyists, If you don't do this, nobody will do it for you. Publications are flying. So it is not videos that they make that is flying. It is publications and posts that are flying. That is why all of us must post something. That is why all of us must write something. That's why everybody must do something in the media. We did not come to the Twitter space to come and do sit down look. Okay? No sit down look. Everybody must do something. So please, if you have not been posting something, you have to start posting something, because if you don't post, nobody will come and post it for you. Thank you so much. And we see everybody later on today, because as we speak now is another day in another calendar, while in some other places it is even yesterday. So I salute all of you. Thank you so much from here. Endeavor to everyone. Thank you.